What's up, guys? Welcome to another video on my channel. Today I'm going to be reacting to another Brave Wilderness stinging video, of course. The last episode from Brave Wilderness did very well, actually. So, yeah, I'm going to do another, do another reacting video. So let's just get right into it. This is Wasp versus Hornet, Coyote Peterson.
And I'm about to enter the sting zone with the paper wasp and the bald-faced hornet. Here we go. Ah! 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 Jeez, the stinger's stuck into my arm. Hi, I'm Coyote Peterson, and welcome to another episode of Backyard Bites and Stings. Today's educational dose of entertainment is proudly brought to you by our sponsor, STUNG. And today, we're going to compare the sting of a paper wasp versus a hornet. Now, it's important to note that both of these insects are capable of stinging multiple times.
Yes.
Youch. And they're always going to show up at your backyard picnic or barbecue to crash the party. Now, they're after the exact same things that we love. Sweet summer treats like ketchup, barbecue sauce, soda pop, even
like,
sweet tea. If it's brightly colored like a flower, smells sweet, delicious, it's almost guaranteed that they're going to crash your good time. On your right is a paper wasp. A single sting is definitely gonna hurt, but if you run into an entire nest of them, ooh-wee, forget about it. It's gonna be a really bad day.
Yeah, it is.
Hey, Missouri, we're live. What are you waiting for? DraftKings Sportsbook, America's #1 rated sportsbook. Bet 5, get $300 in bonus bets today. New Missouri customers, bet 5 and score $300 in bonus bets. The crown is yours.
I don't care.
Sweating through my third set of scrubs. Totally normal, very healthy. I'm sure it's not a sign of emotional unraveling. You need new secret clinical antiperspirant.
No, I don't.
Wee, forget about it. It's gonna be a really bad day.
Sorry
On
for
your
distraction.
left is a bald-faced hornet. Now, this is one of the larger, more robust species that can be found here in the United States. I've never been stung by this insect before, and I'm told that the venom is pretty potent. Now, this experiment is going to be a little unique because I don't oftentimes take 2 stings in one sitting. Now, what I've done is creatively shaved all the hair off of my forearm so that we can better see the sting. I've also drawn 2 big target squares, one for the hornet and one for the wasp. And what we're gonna do is compare STINGKILL's 2 most popular products, the STINGKILL wipes and the STINGKILL neon green serum. Now, I know exactly what it is that you guys want to see. Before we dive into the stings and all of the grandiose entertainment, I have to know, this is not something you ever want to try. Allergic reactions can happen with both wasp and hornet stings, which is why we have an epinephrine pen on site. All right, first up, we're going to take a sting from the wasp. So I'm going to slide the hornet out of the way, and we're going to go through the typical process. You guys know how this works. I'm going to take the entomology net. I'm going to put the capsule inside of the net. I'm going to let the bug out of the capsule. I'm going to get it in the forceps, and then we're going to place it right onto my forearm and see what it feels like to be stung. I'm Coyote Peterson, and I'm about to enter the sting zone with the paper wasp. 1, 2, 3.
See, stinger. It takes a lot of nerves to do these things, like just
Ooh, okay, took 1 sting. I'm just going to go ahead and take a couple stings while I'm at it.
Why not?
There you go. You can see the stinger going in there. That's 2. Let's get a full-on dose here.
Oh,
yeah. Wow, there's a bit of fire going on.
She's not happy.
Okay, I'm going to get the insect back into the capsule. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it. Okay. Now, it's important to note that these insects can't just continue producing venom after venom after venom in an immediate sting. You're going to get the biggest dose of venom right from the initial impact. And you can see that red mark. You know, I didn't get it right in the middle of the square W, but I'm going to let it sit in for a couple seconds. Yowzers. Yeah, it burns. Ooh, and it has like a secondary wave that's now beginning to set in. Now, a single sting, like I said, is never going to be that bad.
Probably have better posture.
But
Sit up.
if you disturb a nest of paper wasps and a bunch of them get you, especially in an area like you're facing on your neck, this is going to have a massive effect on your body. At this point, I'm rushing into the house, getting into the medicine cabinet, reaching in for my Sting Kill wipes. This is for external use only, one-use individual packet, and it has benzocaine and a little bit of menthol. Okay, here we go. It's cold right to the touch. Oh, yes, that is fantastic.
I've tried Sting Kill before.
Instant cooling sensation. Now remember, the venom from a
crazy,
paper
but
wasp is not overly potent, and they use this sting as a defense
Decent
to ward
pricing.
off any invading predators. So if you bump into a paper wasp nest this summer, whether it's underneath the eaves of your house, stored underneath your grill, or it's just a wasp showing up to share some of your sweet tea, don't swat at it, don't try to bat it away with a broom, leave it alone, and you will be completely safe. Okay, paper wasp, a couple stings, and we're done. Now it's time to move on to the bald-faced hornet.
That's the one I'm excited for.
Oh, that is an intimidating little insect right there. I'm not gonna joke with you guys. Having never been stung by this insect before, I question just how bad this sting is really going to be. Now, on Justin Schmidt's Insect Sting Pain Index, this only ranks at around a 2. But remember, everybody's body reacts differently to venom.
Absolutely.
And everybody's perception of pain can be slightly different based on the venom yield that they receive. With any luck, I'll get a full yield of venom right out of the gate. You guys know how this is about to go down. Let's get the bug out of the jar and onto my forearm. You guys might think that taking the stings is the hardest part. The hardest part is really getting the insect into the entomology forceps.
Yeah.
You have to be so gentle so you don't damage their legs or their wings. You got to get them right into the perfect position so you
Or
can
if you
squeeze
don't let 'em
right
sting
onto
you.
the thorax without causing any injury.
Closest to the pin for an ultra.
I can't drink alcohol. Get away, ads.
I'm Coyote Peterson, and I'm about to enter the sting zone with the bald-faced hornet. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Ah! Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness, that is actually really, really painful. Ah! Smack dab right in the center of the target.
Oh my.
I want to take one more. For good measure.
Oh my gosh, it's stinging everyone.
Ah! Okay, yeah, that's probably good enough. Ah! Wow, yeah, no, that is, oh wow, that is a lot worse than the paper wasp. Holy jeez, yeah, okay. Oh man, that one drew blood. Can you see that? I had to take 3 stings from the paper wasps. So I'm gonna take 3 stings from the hornet. Why not? You guys are like, come on, Coyote, one more.
I see
wow.
the blood.
Oh my goodness, this one really, holy mackerel. Okay, one more, here we go.
So it's bad.
3rd time's the charm. Ah, yeah, you can see the stinger going right into the skin there. You see that?
Oh yeah.
Ah,
Ooh, it's all the way in there, man.
okay. Jeez, the stinger's stuck into my
Look how
arm.
long it is, dude.
Come on. Okay. Yep, that's enough.
I feel
Keep
this
making
pain.
your jar. Yikes. Ah. Okay, yeah. Oh, that one is a lot worse than the paper wasp. Jeez. Mm. Wow, bald-faced hornet done punched the bald-headed man right in the forearm. Okay, I'm gonna let this just sit in for a second. Wow, there is definitely a noticeable difference between the bald-faced hornet and the paper wasp. I mean, there is no comparison. That felt like somebody tickling your forearm as compared to the sting that you take from the bald-faced hornet. Now, keep in mind, that is a much more robust species. Wow, it is firing on all 12 cylinders right now. That is without question a full yield of bald-faced hornet venom. So 3 solid stings. There's the initial one. Second one drew blood, and strangely enough, I'm not seeing as much effect from the third sting where the stinger actually got lodged into my forearm. But I think what I experienced with that third sting is maybe not as much of a venom yield. I can promise you, that first sting felt like it was just injecting hot lava into my arm. Oh man, it's a sting that just keeps on giving. Goodness, all right.
But first,
That's a
the
kind of
large
sting that makes your knee
pickled
bounce, that's for sure.
it's not
Man,
a true.
look at the welt that's forming.
Bald-faced hornets are not true hornet species, believe it or not. The European hornet is the only true species of hornet in the United States, I'm pretty sure. Correct me if I'm wrong, Arnav.
Mara, you got a tight shot on that? Okay. All right, I'm gonna let it set in just a bit longer before we apply the sting kill. I really want that venom to soak in. Remember, you may not always have sting kill right there at your backyard barbecue. You may have to run inside, you may have to go underneath the sink, you may have to go up in the cupboard, but you wanna get this as quickly as you possibly can. Okay. Serum comes out. What's cool is that it's right in these little capsules.
This is the one I had. I had little serum capsules
One
thing.
off. What's so much fun about
I got
these
stung
is
by
it's glass inside of a little plastic capsule. And to get the serum to work,
But
you go into this little
firing,
cotton
it wasn't that
swab
bad,
up
but I
front.
thought,
You
hey, I might
squeeze
as well
it,
try
and
sting
it breaks
kill.
open.
looked
And
decent.
it's going to come down to the tip. Oh yeah, that's good stuff right there. Instant cooling sensation on the skin. And I'm just gonna go ahead and let that soak in.
Download the app today, Missouri.
Oh my gosh,
It's
the ads are not
ordinary
ending.
at Bet365.
Please don't leave the video. Get away.
Wow. Instantaneous. Literally, that spot on my arm has gone numb. It feels cool, and I went from agony to instant relief. Now, there is some swelling that's beginning to form on the edge of my arm, but as far as the pain's concerned, it's pretty much gone at this point. Well, I'd say that today was both entertaining and educational. When it comes to comparing the
Very.
paper wasp to the bald-faced hornet sting,
Bald-faced.
the hornet definitely packs a more painful punch. And if you find yourself in the worst-case scenario this summer
How
at your
close is
backyard
it?
barbecue, rest assured that sting kill will save the day. Real medicine, real relief, real fast. I'm Coyote Peterson. Be brave. Stay wild. We'll see you on the next adventure.
Wait,
What?
forgot about the grand finale.
The grand finale? Oh my goodness. The European giant hornet? Well, the
Only
backyard
true
barbecues
hornet
sure do
species
love
in the
dessert.
United States,
So,
if I'm not wrong.
we might as well take a sting from this intimidating looking creature. Wow, that is an absolute
That's a giant one. The biggest one I've seen.
Holy
Probably.
cow. Keep your summer fun. And if you find yourself accidentally taking a sting, make sure to remain calm, keep an eye on the impact zone, and definitely apply sting kill to ensure your painful journey comes to a quick and soothing end. For more information on Sting Kill's products,
Look at that
make sure to
European
visit their
hornet.
website. Jeez, sounds like a tarantula hawk. 1, 2.
Yeah, Translots
3.
make a lot of buzz anyways. Stay tuned for that. I'll react to that episode. I may just already did if you want to check it out on his channel. But I'll react to it since I don't want to leave y'all like, oh, what happens? But that's it for today. So stay tuned for that. Thank you so much for all the what's the word I'm looking for? Support. Oh my gosh. Sorry, brain fart. Thank you for all the support y'all have had on me. Follow my channel if you haven't already. Give this video a big thumbs up. And we're almost to 40 subs. We may be already, but last time I checked, we have 38. So getting really close. Anyways, thank y'all once again for watching. Until next time, peace.